All right. It is Wednesday. It is hump day. Here we go. Wait for it. Here he comes. Wait for it. Bam! There we go. Now we slide all the way downhill to the weekend, and Debbie can take her shower. And coming up tomorrow, the Alcoa kids can go to school, believe it or not. They got to start tomorrow. Can you believe that? Who is going to be hot over there in Alcoa?
Camel means a rough day for them. Last day before school.
That's right. So we'll have the Camel back up and running with all three things coming up next Wednesday. Abby?
Get the Camel some water.
Yeah, okay.
You know, it's hot outside.
He stores it right back here up at the top. He's ready to go.
Thanks, Ed. Boy, what an introduction to Dan Thompson from Claris Networks. Thanks for being with us this morning.
Yeah, I don't really know what to do with that. So.
Coming from the high-tech world of the Camel to you, my friend. All right, let's talk about Google+. That's
yes.
our topic this morning. This has a lot of people talking and interested in it, but many people probably don't even know what it is.
Yeah, that's right. So to back up, so we've got people saying everything from it's the end of Facebook, it could be the end of Flickr, even the end of Twitter, or blogs, you know, throw that in the mix as well. And really it's just kind of a little bit crazy. So what is it exactly? Google has introduced this product. It's called Google+. It's a direct competition with Facebook. Lots of people who have logged into it have said, oh, this is just like Facebook. And so basically, to boil it all down, it's just another social network. Now, it does have some neat little bells and whistles that Facebook doesn't have yet. So that's kind of, I think, what a lot of people are interested in. But will it knock all those services off, like blogs and stuff like that? I don't see that happening anytime soon.
So have you logged on?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
What do you think about it?
Well, so Google+'s big pitch is they've got these things that they call circles. And basically, you can put all your friends in different circles. And then when I say something, so like if I did a status update, I choose which of those circles actually sees it. So you put all your coworkers in one circle, your family members in another circle, and just your close friends in another circle. If I say something I don't want my coworkers to see, I can just leave them out. And the other thing is you can name those circles whatever you want to. So presumably you could name it something like people that I hang out with but I really don't like, and they would never see it. And that's it. Google promises that you'll never see, that your friends will never see what the group is called. However, word to the wise, if I were a hacker, the very first thing I would try to do after trying to get people's usernames and passwords would be expose these group names. So I wouldn't go crazy.
Yeah. Don't name your in-laws something bad,
yeah,
right?
Right.
So should we make a jump into this? Should we stick with Facebook? I mean, do you really think that this is going to take Facebook off the map? Right,
and that seems to be the question of the hour. That's what everybody's wanting to talk about these days. And honestly, the technology is there. It's got some really neat things. There's like this group video chat function that you can do on there. It's kind of cool. It's just kind of a way for you to hang out with your friends online. Facebook, however, has announced that they're going to do the exact same thing. The big draw to all social networks is that your friends are there. Right now, Google+, there's hardly anybody there. So if you go on Google+, you might find yourself talking to, you know, maybe one or two of your friends, and that's about it. So what I think right now is people are so invested in Facebook. They put their pictures, their videos, all that stuff on there. It's going to be really hard to pull them away. However, like you and I were saying off the air, you know, MySpace used to be the big thing, and now, I mean, bands and, you know, teenagers are on it, and that's it. And Facebook is kind of the new social network. I mean, my parents are on there. So it would take a lot to uproot all those people. Now, am I saying it will never happen? You know, absolutely not. You just never know where these things are going to go. But there's just not a lot going on right now, and there's a lot of people like myself who are kind of sitting back on the fence saying, well, if my friends go, I'll join over there, but I think I'll probably wait.
Well, Google did a pretty good job marketing itself with making themselves a verb in many cases.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
So if anybody can do it, maybe Google can do it.
Google definitely can, and they've got the dollars to pull it off. So.
All right, Dan Thompson from Claris Networks, always a pleasure, my friend.
Thank you.
Well, still to come here on 10 News Today, the House has passed a Tea Party-backed bill that would slice federal spending and require a balanced budget amendment. We're going to have details on that and more coming up.